Hey everybody, this is Ben, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make chicken cutlets, my special recipe for quarantine, from scratch. So the first step is making sure you have all of your materials you need for cooking and serving them. So that includes 3 large plates, a cutting board, a sharp knife, a pair of tongs, and a meat tenderizer, along with 1 pan and a large bowl. Next is the ingredients. So we have 4 eggs, garlic salt, cooking oil, I'm using olive oil, any type of breadcrumbs, I'm using these Italian blend seasoning. And lastly, obviously you need your chicken. This is 32 ounces of boneless chicken tender made from chicken breast. So when cutting the chicken, you want to lay out 1 piece at a time on the cutting board. You take your knife and you want to cut it so it's about a square inch to 1.5 inches all the way around. You don't want to have the pieces too big. So that's what the end product should look like after you cut the chicken. Bowl, and you crack the 4 eggs into the bowl. And one last material you need is a whisk to beat the eggs. So once you crack the eggs into the bowl, you take the whisk and beat the eggs until it is a consistent yellow throughout the mixture. Take 1 piece of chicken and the tenderizer, use the side with the little spikes on it, and pound it so that it's about 1/4 to 1/2 centimeter thick. Once it looks like this, take the piece of chicken, thoroughly soak it in the egg mixture. So once you let your chicken soak in the egg mixture, both sides, you go ahead and put it in the breadcrumb mixture. So next you want to take the garlic salt and the breadcrumbs with your 3rd large plate here. You pour the majority breadcrumbs, a little bit of garlic salt onto the plate. Make sure you mix it up with your hand. Make sure there's not too much saturation of garlic salt in one spot throughout the mixture. And then flatten it out like this. Once it's in the breadcrumb mixture, you make sure you get both sides thoroughly breaded and move it over to the 2nd large plate, getting ready to put it in the pan. Up next, you take your olive oil and you fill up the pan to the point where it's about 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick. See how it's not just all on the bottom, but there's a little density to it. And turn on the heat to medium-high, around 5 to 6 on this oven, and wait for it to start bubbling. So once the oil is hot, and you can tell it's decently hot, starts sizzling a little bit, you take your pieces of chicken that are already breaded on both sides and drop them in the pan. See how you can tell the oil is the right temperature if it starts sizzling when you drop it in. And keep putting them in until the pan is full, to make more room on your 2nd plate for the other chicken that's already breaded. So the full pan should look something like that. And once you put them on one side, let them sit for about 2 minutes before you flip them over. So after 2 minutes, you keep flipping until you get the desired amount of crispy on the chicken. I like to keep it in there until everything's golden brown, closer to that one. That was the first one I put in. So keep flipping them until it gets to that consistency on both sides. So now that I see the first ones I put in getting more towards the coloring that I want, carefully take the tongs, you don't have to burn yourself, take them out, put them on the plate. That's what your 3rd large plate is for. And keep doing this whenever one of the pieces gets to the golden brown that you want it. Transfer it to the plate and transfer another piece into the pan. And you repeat these steps until the entire packet is cooked, or however much of the chicken you want is cooked. And then sit back, relax, and enjoy homemade chicken cutlets, quarantine style.